Let's finish the third section. We've got the upper body done. Now we need to worry about animating the barbell. So let's go ahead and bring back our control curves and select the barbell control, and we'll also go in to our perspective and graph view, and we'll worry about the translate Z first. Then we'll need to key the translate X afterwards. But as far as the translate Z goes, what we're going to do is have the motion slightly delayed than what we have on the upper body. Okay, so it's going to follow through. So let's go to frame 290, and what we need to do is rotate the barbell in the direction of the lifted foot so that the character can stay balanced. So we'll just go to the rotate Z and rotate the barbell slightly in that direction, not much, since the arms are locked. And okay, for the next shift, we'll go to frame 300 and rotate the barbell, this time in the opposite direction. Okay, so here's the motion we get when we hit play. Alright, so it's looking pretty good. Maybe we could even take this key on frame 300 and move it up a little bit more. So let's go there first so we can see the tweak we're about to make and move it up some. Great, so when we hit play, here's what we get. Awesome. And then for the settle, let's take this key on frame 328 and just move it up some, more to like 317. So it settles sooner, and here's what we get when we hit play. Awesome. Okay, so that's the rotate Z. Now we can start working on the translate X movement. So we'll get a better view in our graph editor, and we'll have it lie on the same poses as our rotate Z. Okay, so let's get a nice view in here and check out our motion. And notice the weight is, at about this point, is moving a little bit too far to the character's left. And it looks okay over here when the character is shifting to the right, but it's probably a little bit too much to the right here, so we need to make a few adjustments to it. So as the character is moving up on frame 290, we'll just translate the barbell a little bit more to the character's right here. Okay, and then let's take this key on 292. We don't want it there. Let's just move it down to 300. Okay, and then we'll take it and move it a little bit more to the character's left, so that barbell is staying with the character better. And here's what we get when we hit play. And we could even see it in better detail. Let's just focus in on the perspective right now. Okay, and hit play. Great, so we're getting some nice movement out of the barbell. And now what we could do is go back to our perspective and graph view and take this key on 328 and also move it to 317 so it settles. Then we can check out the motion by just doing a playback. Great, so with those things done, that completes the motion of our barbell here. And for our last fix, let's go ahead and adjust our range slider some. What we want to do is adjust the point where the character is springing up to throw that weight up, because notice with all that force that the character is putting into throwing that weight, the weight is just slowly moving up. Okay, and here's how it looks when we hit play. So we want to fix the timing there. Let's just go to our perspective and graph view again, and this time we'll just go to the translate Y, and this is the region we want to work on here. So we need to speed up the timing of our poses on the translate Y. So let's take this key on frame 261 and let's move it up some, more to about frame 254. Okay, so here's what we get now when we hit play. Bam, now the character's throwing that up faster, and we need that weight coming down a lot sooner. Okay, let's have it come down when the character's starting to come down at about frame 262, at about there. So we'll go to 262 and just translate the weight down some more so it's better in the character's hands and it's moving with them. So here's what we get when we hit play. Great, now the barbell's moving better, but we do need to fix one more thing, and that's on frame 272, Because notice how the barbell's now starting to float up out of the character's hand here. So what we just need to do is take this key on frame 272 and move it down some. Maybe a little bit more. Alright, so now watch what we get when we hit play. Great, now the barbell is staying with the character. And with these things done, now we can kick off a play blast so we can hide our NURBS curves. Just focus on what we've worked on, the adjustments that we've made. So we'll find a nice view where we can get everything in shot. And render one off. How about from here? Here it is. Wonderful. We've got some great looking motion now. Okay, the shifts in the body are looking great, and even in the barbell. And we've got the barbell getting thrown up faster, as it should, and staying with the character. So that not only completes this lesson, but also this section, which brings us to our last. And we'll begin that in the next lesson.